It is starting to get frustrating. I mean, yeah, early in my career, I was like, oh, I haven't won a playoff game, and now it's like, I haven't won a playoff game. So, yeah, it's definitely something I'm trying to check off the list, and yeah, obviously couldn't make it happen this year.
How about your season? A double nominee, and just now that you can look back, how do you feel?
I feel all right. I feel like there was places I could have been better, and probably my leadership with some young guys on the team. That's something I'm working on for next year. Having tough conversations. I feel like that's what you have to do as a leader, and I feel like I fell a little short in that area this season. So, but I mean, other than that, I felt I did my job at a decently high level. Always room for improvement, but yeah, that's the lessons I'm looking for in this year's ways I can get better at, and those were what stood out to me.
When you talk about getting better as a leader, what does that look like in the off season?
Um, I mean, off season, I don't know if it's much to work on. Like, I mean, not with it, anyone from the team really, but just thinking of just time, having, like I said, having tough conversation with guys, and holding them accountable, even though, you know, it might not like it, but it's tough.
It seemed like the defense was kind of hit and miss depending on the game. Like you had fantastic games. Other times it just wasn't working for you guys as a unit. Where does that fall? How does that happen, or where can you pinpoint the problem there?
I think that it was the details. I think sometimes we stray away from the details, especially in big moments in the game, which is when you want to be on top of them. So sometimes maybe a guy even trying to do too much, if we're having a good game. So I feel like it was just, there weren't a lot of glaring issues defensively, I felt, honestly, regardless of what happened. But all the little things added up. Maybe you add them together, that is a glaring issue. So yeah, definitely need to be more fine-tuned on the details game to game, and I think that's where we struggled a little bit.
Did that surprise you?
It did, especially sometimes. Like I said, we'd be playing a good game, and then last half of the fourth quarter, maybe even the whole fourth quarter, it's like we don't know how to play football. So it's tough because we can do it, and we've been doing it to the same night that we're not doing it. So a little frustrating in that aspect for sure.